Hello, I'm back with another free reading, and this time I'm going to introduce it as I usually do. Then I'll do the reading, the actual pulling of the cards, and then I'll come back and tell the story. As you can see, I'm going to look off to the side again because I did take my notes. It's a little more efficient this time. I don't have notes strewn about my countertop, but I did keep notes and, think about it and let the images come and write it out. That's how I do. But this reading is for TQ, and it's about SD. That's how this person wanted me to refer to her. And yes, it's a woman. And the question is, are TQ and SD meant to be together? Now, she gave me a little bit of background, but I really didn't focus on that. All I wanted was the basic question, and the question I got from the email was, are we meant to be together? So I pulled the cards based upon that question: past, present, future, in relation to SD and TQ. So keep tuned and I will show you which cards came up. Hi guys, here's where I pull the cards. I've already shuffled them as I usually do. Yes, I'm in a different location, but these cards have already been shuffled, and I've already asked the question of the cards, and I'm currently filming as I pull them. So in regards to the question, are TQ and SD meant to be together? This is the past card dealing with the circumstances. It is the King of Pentacles. This is the card for the present situation. We have the reverse of the Six of Pentacles. And again, in this reading, I'm going to go with the reversals just because, again, it seems like it feels right. And then we're going to go with the card telling the future regarding the circumstances. It is the Death card in reverse. Alright? Past, present, future. I'm going to read the cards first. This is the past. King of Pentacles. Indicates a man over 40, consummate deal maker and risk taker. Smooth talker, sophisticated and successful, gives generously. Devoted to civic, religious, or philanthropy. He's a giving person. He's affectionate, hardworking, chases the trappings of success, including expensive cars, a nice home, toys, and nice clothing. The present. Limits on your income show no signs of improvement. Bad debts and missed payments. You are out of control financially. Passed over for raise or bonus. Money is lost due to lack of knowledge. Bad time to invest. No support for your business or financial plans. Slander or gossip about you circulates. Future. Life focuses on instinctual, sexual, animal, and base needs. Physical needs take over. Fear of financial trouble affects all decisions. Possible loss of home, job, and financial stability. Reversal of fortune. See to your own needs. Build up a reserve. Savings and insurance will help guard against disaster. Keep a reserve of money. Those are the three cards dealing with the question of, are TQ and SD meant to be together? Now I'm going to pull the angel card to see what the angels have to say about this question. You pulled Astara. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires. Don't compromise. Alright, I'll take you to the story next. The cards that were pulled were the King of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and Death. And the present and the future cards were in reverse. And as I said in a previous video, my last reading, I usually don't do reversals, but something's telling me with these past two times that I should go with the reversal. So I did in this instance as well. I read what exactly the King of Pentacles was, and I have it right here. And yeah, that's describing, someone involved in the situation. I don't know which one, whomever, but TQ, but what I want to say about the King of Pentacles and the past of this particular situation, there was a lot of wanting in your past with in this relationship. A lot of wanting, but somebody didn't do as somebody didn't satisfy this wanting in the past, and I have a feeling that's why you're not together. And I know that happens in a lot of relationships, but in this relationship in particular, that comes to me that like there was so much wanting in this past that it kept you from each other, and even convinced you that you shouldn't be together. I don't know exactly what happened, but that's what I'm getting. The efforts to communicate from one party to the other fell on deaf ears, and it just went all bad. As far as the present, you find yourself hoping he will call or come by. Again, wanting. You want so much. You want so much, and you're not getting it for whatever reason. And the present indicates that there are some adjustments that need to be made for you to be happy. And in the message you told me that he's making some adjustments, getting some things done, and you don't know exactly what it is. I don't know either, but I do know that he is making some adjustments, and if he does it efficiently, okay. But that the overwhelming wanting in your past and somewhat in your present dealing with this in this situation is such that it would take a lot. Okay. Now the future card I pulled was the death card. Now remember, in tarot, death does not mean necessarily a physical death. Please, please, please listen to me when I say that. It does not necessarily mean that someone's going to die. It really doesn't. It means a fresh start, a new start. One thing it does mean for your future, that your love for each other will burn. It's going to be there. But the relationship will come to an end. It will come to an end. And now remember, as I say this, this is a weather report if things stay as they are right now. But as it stands right now, he's making adjustments. So if those adjustments are, really efficient for what's needed, then you may come together. But as far as the cards are saying right now, because I don't see it. I don't see it. It indicates a major event coming up. I don't know what that major event is, but something's coming up dealing with you two in your relationship as friends that's going to impact this situation greatly. There's a chance you can come together, but the main thing I see is fear. There's a fear there in the relationship that I don't know. I don't know if it's connected to the wanting in the past and someone in the present, that wanting, that ache, but it's a fear that's there. That as far as this relationship, I would say maybe that means you can go for the relationship, but in my opinion and my instinct, because the cards talked about finances so much, and it talked about some slander or gossip about you circulating, and savings and insurance are going to guard against disaster, and money issues came up totally in your cards. I'm thinking that has to do with saying you need to concentrate on some other things, and that things will fall as they're going to fall. But in my opinion, this is my opinion on relationships, and it comes from a place that I'm going to talk about in one of my upcoming videos, is sometimes we meet people and we know people, and there are people in our lives that are so huge. And I'm not talking physically. I'm talking like they're so major. They play such a huge part. They may be someone you were, born around, they're your sibling, maybe a parent, or it may be somebody you met, later on in life. But there's some people that we instinctively are drawn to. And I believe that TQ and SD are that kind of couple. And that's why their love for each other burns so hard and so deep. And it's just going to be hard all the way around. Like the emotional fallout is not over. But that major event coming, I say focus your prayers on handling that event, as well as focusing on the financial aspects that keep coming up in the cards. I don't know what else to tell you but that, but I hope it helps you to know that like the cards do recognize the wanting that was in the relationship before, and the fact that the adjustments are being made. He's not kidding about that. He's not pulling your leg and just putting you off. No, he's really making adjustments. And I don't know if the adjustments are going to lead to this major event, but whatever it is, I'm not going to tell you whether to stay or to go or to try to make this relationship go. But as all relationships, it's going to be hard work. But this relationship will be extra super duper hard, because Miss TQ, I get the feeling you are a firecracker, honey. I don't even know TQ at all, but I get the feeling that she's an assertive lady, and SD is more of the what's the word? He's more of the let's make plans. Let's do this. I want to think about it. No. Wait. Don't rush it. You know, that's when people get together with those two personality types, there's a compromise that has to happen. Or if there is no compromise, the failure to communicate will backfire everything, and that wanting, the prevalent wanting, I don't know who the wanting on whose side is, but I think it's TQ's just because she asked the question of the cards. But that overwhelming sense of wanting in this relationship is so overwhelming. I'm just not certain if you want to pursue that, Now, as you can see, I'm shuffling something. I'm shuffling the angel cards, and I'm going to pull one last card for Miss TQ to give her a little more clarification from the angels. I hope this reading helped you. I feel as though it was very strange because I don't know much about the situation, and this is why I'm doing the free readings also, because I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, because I don't know you at all. So I'm not going by anything but the cards and my instinct. So I can't wait to see how accurate this is, if it's accurate at all. So your last angel card, dealing with the circumstances of our TQ and SD meant to be together. I'm pulling Sonia. Okay, it says, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. I don't know where that came from, but I shuffled the cards in front of the camera and I pulled it. Because that is totally blank to me and I have no clue, TQ, I hope you understood that card. I'm going to pull one more. Something's telling me pull one more. Okay. Aurora. And it says, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. I'm telling this reading, you ask one question and the cards are giving you something totally, well, to me it's totally different. Maybe it makes sense to you, but let me know what the cards are talking about. You don't have to give me total details, okay? But just let me know what the cards are talking about, because that's pretty interesting, those two angel cards. Okay. Alright everyone, if you want your free reading, email me at sistahspirit@yahoo.com. And please go back to my last video. Well, it's not my very last video, but the one that says tarot readings. And you can find out how you can get a free tarot reading and, well, angel card pulling to the side for clarification. Like I said, these are weather reports. Things can change depending upon what we do, because we do have free will, and that's not a cop-out. Now, some cynical people will say, oh, that's a cop-out in case she's doing the wrong reading. Let me tell you something. I'm going by what the cards say, and when the cards put out something, it's up to the reader to intuit to read it. If I'm wrong, I admit I'm wrong. That's fine. I read the cards wrong. But the cards, like I always say, do not lie. They don't lie. They may not answer the question the way you want it to be answered, but they don't lie. So keep that in mind as you ask your questions, and keep that in mind as you get your answer. So, alright everyone, I will be making an update video very, very soon, and I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye.